Good evening and welcome to the software development class, the introduction. We are going to be building an application that I'm going to be introducing right away. The application we are going to be building is going to come in this format. It's a chat application where we enter our username and join a chat room. Well, if I enter my name here and I press enter, it will take me to a chat room and say, Joel, just enter the room. It will notify everybody else that is in that room. And if you want to leave the room, we go out by clicking this button. It will take us back to the introduction. You can log in with another user. In developing any application at all, these are the pathway you have to follow, be it web application, Android application, desktop application, iOS, or whatever it is. This is the pathway. You first design the interface, you code the interface as a front end, then you code the back end, that is the server side, then you host it on wherever you want to host it, so you start using it. And this is the pathway we are going to use to build that our chat app. Well, the first thing we do is designing the interface. Designing the interface, we'll use the software called Figma. You can use Adobe XD or whatever it is, where we design exactly how we're going to look, then we prototype it and show how it should look like. This is what we use to make the designs. So after the design, you have to turn this design into a code that browsers can read. And that is where we are going to introduce the concept of front-end development. So basically, front-end development is all about turning the designs that you have done from the user interface or UX design, user experience design, and turning it into a browser readable instructions using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So basically, we'll be doing the HTML of how the design looks, and after that, we code the CSS, also called styling sheet or cascading styling sheets, exactly how it should look like. Then we do the JavaScript part of it, where we give it instruction and live. Now, after developing the front end, the next thing that is we are burdened to do is the back end. The back end is more like the common ground between all the front ends. I am chatting from here, Ekiti State. Hyper is chatting from Lagos. Desmond is chatting from Port Harcourt. There needs to be a common ground that links us to a database that collects all our data together. That is what we call backend. So we use any of the backend programming language, JavaScript, PHP, Python, C++, C#, any of them. We shall be using JavaScript all through, both for the front end and for the back end. We use Express, or also called Node.js. At this point, we connect our sockets.io to it so that we can communicate with each point. That is the three of us or whoever wants to join the chat room from the back end. After that, the last thing we do is hosting. This is where we push our code from the computer to the server, where everybody can access it. And when we are doing that, we will talk about server and domain name. Thank you. Let's meet other time. This video